Yes, sir. Audible, sir.
Recording in progress.
Last session we discussed about file permissions, guys. How to modify the permissions by using numeric numbers also we discussed, guys. As part of today's session, we are going to understand user accounts in Linux machine. How to create the user accounts in Linux, guys. Linux is multi-user based operating system that we know, guys. It means what, guys? Within one Linux machine, we can create multiple user accounts. Linux is a multi-user based operating system. Right? So means within one Linux machine, we can have multiple user accounts. See here, we are using Amazon Linux machine. And for Amazon Linux machine, by default, one user will be available. Who is that user, guys? EC2-user. For Amazon Linux machines, by default, EC2-user is available. Suppose if you take Ubuntu machine, for Ubuntu also, we have one default user, that is Ubuntu user, guys. Right now, that along with that EC2-user, we can create multiple other user accounts also in the Linux machine, guys. Understood? Multiple users can access one Linux machine at a time and they can perform different operations, guys. Every Linux machine will have the root account, guys. By default, every Linux machine will have the root account. That root account we will call it as the super user account. And when we launch a Linux virtual machine, using Amazon Linux AMI, we will get one default user, that is EC2-user. Let me add those points here. Yeah, we can remove, madam, right? Just and if you put right 0, right? If you put 0 means right, the permission will be removed. 0 means no permissions. If you want to remove the permissions to anyone, just put 0. Here, user accounts in Linux. User accounts in Linux. Right, Linux is what? Linux is a multi-user based operating system. Linux is a multi-user based operating system. Means what? Within one Linux machine, right, we can create within one Linux machine. Within one Linux machine, we can create multiple user accounts. We can create multiple user accounts. Right? So multiple users can access one Linux machine. Multiple users can access one Linux machine and they can perform different operations, and they can perform different operations. Multiple users can access one Linux machine and they can perform different operations. Right. Every Linux machine will have root user account. Every Linux machine, it will have root account. Right, that root account only we will call it as super user. He have the full permissions. Right. So when we launch a Linux machine, using Amazon Linux AMI, Amazon Linux AMI. Using Amazon Linux AMI, we will get one default user. We will get one default user EC2 hyphen user. EC2 hyphen user we will get as the default user. Just read the steps once. Read the steps once. One minute. Let me connect to the instance. Always better to use the nearest region. That is recommended. You can use any region. Here you can use any region, but the recommended approach is use the nearest region. For us, the nearest region is Hyderabad, but right in some accounts Hyderabad is not enabled. See here Hyderabad is showing in disable mode only. See here we have Hyderabad, Asia Pacific Hyderabad, it is not enabled. Right, so next nearest region is Mumbai. So better to create the instances in the Mumbai region. You can create in any region, but the recommended one is the nearest region. So for us, the nearest region is Mumbai. Okay. Where, madam? Where we have the instances? North California.
EU North one.
What, madam? Virginia we don't have. Mumbai we don't have. EU North one. Guys, create the instances in the nearest region. Right. Right. See guys, just now I told guys, by default, see guys, every Linux machine will have the default user. For Amazon Linux we have the EC2 hyphen user is the default user guys, and for every Linux machine we have one root user also. That root account we will call it as the super user. Now currently I am in the default user EC2 hyphen user. How to switch to root user guys? How to switch to root user? Let's see. For that, sudo su. Su stands for super user. Su stands for super user. What is this sudo guys? Right, sudo, right, as a EC2 hyphen user you don't have the full permissions guys. As a EC2 hyphen user you don't have the full permissions. To get the temporary permissions we need to use sudo guys. If you use sudo, right, EC2 hyphen user will get some temporary permissions. Now I want to switch to super user, that's why sudo su I am giving. Now see here, root guys, now it is changed as the root. Now currently you are in the root account guys. Okay, fine. So now I want to verify the user details guys. I want to create, so before that I want to create one user. If you want to create the user, what you need to do guys? If you want to create one user account, I want to create guys. For that we have a command called user add command. By using user add command we can create the new user guys. Sudo, right, user add. I'm going to create account for Raju. User add, username we need to give guys. Sudo user add, username we need to give. Here Raju I have given as the username. Enter. Now I want to see the user details guys. I want to verify the user details. Just now I have created user Raju. I want to verify that user details guys. How you will verify the user details? For that we have id command. By using id command we can verify. Id, username you need to provide Raju. Enter. See here what it is giving. See guys, Raju belongs to which group? Right, what is the ID of the Raju? All the details it is giving guys. Right, 1 minute. Right. So now I have created one user account Raju, right? Now I want to see that account details guys. For that we need to use id command. So if you use id command, it will give the id of the Raju, and Raju belongs to which group. All the details it will provide. Group id, right, user id, those details it will provide. For that which command we need to use? We need to use id. Id command we need to use. See here, id username Raju I am giving. See here, user ID is what? 1001. Raju user ID is 1001 and group ID is 1001. Yesterday I told, whenever you have created the user account for every user, right, with the same name, one group also will be created. Username Raju I have given. For with the same Raju name, one group also will be created. See, group ID is 1001 Raju. Right, see here, Raju belongs to only one group, that is Raju group. Raju belongs to only one group, that is Raju group. Now you can have DevOps group. You can add this Raju to that DevOps group also. Right, you have AWS group. You can add Raju to that AWS group also. But as of now, Raju belongs to only the default group Raju only. Whenever you have created the user, by default, one group also will be created with the same name. Raju is belongs to that particular group only now. Okay, so how to create the user account? By using user add command. By using user add command, you can create the user account, and by using id command, and you can see the details of the user id, group id, and right, that user belongs to which group, those details you can see by using id command. Okay, so next guys, next right here, next I want to create group guys. I want to create one group. How you will create the group? If I want to create the group, how I will create the group, or else I want to see the list of users which are available. Before creating the group, right, I want to see the list of users which are available guys. For that we have this command, cat command, cat, and all the users information is available in at this location, at /etc folder /etc/password. See guys, passwd, and you need to go to this location. Here you can see all the users information. Enter. See guys, these are the users information. See here, you can see just now I have created one user Raju. Just now I have created one user Raju guys. This is the Raju user ID, right? So Raju group ID. So path guys, this is the path guys. So like this, you can see the Raju in the list guys. Right? Before that, we have one default user. See, EC2 default user, EC2 user guys. EC2 user is the default user of the Amazon Linux machine guys. So like this, right, for every user, one group also will be created. Initially that user belongs to that particular group only. See here, Raju user we have created. So now I want to create one group also guys. I want to create one group also. How you will create the group? I want to create one group also guys, or else I want to delete the existing users guys. If you want to delete any user, how you can delete? Just now I have created Raju. I want to delete this Raju. I want to delete this Raju guys. How we will delete Raju guys? Simple. See, sudo user del. User del means user delete. And which user you want to delete? Raju user I want to delete. Enter. So now you can check this. Raju is available or not? You can check it again. See, Raju is available here or deleted? Raju is deleted from the list. Now Raju account is not available at here. Raju is deleted from the list guys. See, if you want to create the user add we need to use. If you want to see the details of that user, id command we need to use. If you want to see list of users, then we need to use cat command. Cat, inside the etc folder, password file is available. In that file all the users information is there. Next, if you want to delete the user, then we need to use user del command. User del command guys. Okay, so now let me add up to here. Then I will come to groups. Right, switch to root user account. Root user account guys. Which command you need to use? And if you want to switch to root user account, sudo su. Su stands for super user. Next, I want to create the user. Create user. To create user, what command we need to use? Sudo user add command, user add we need to use, and here username you need to provide. User add, and here you need to provide username. Okay, I want to verify the user details. After creating the user, I want to verify the user details. Verify user details. Verify user details. After creating the user, I want to verify the user details. For that, sudo, sorry, directly you can give id or else id. Here I am giving username. Username I am giving. Which user you have created, that username you need to provide. Here it will give right user id, group id, and this user belongs to which group. All the details it will provide. Next, I want to list out all the users are available in the Linux machine. List out, right? List all users. List all users in Linux machine. What command we need to use here? See guys, here cat. Right? We have etc folder. etc folder. In that we have password. Go to this location. Here you can see all the users information. Right, suppose if you want to delete the user, then which command we need to use? Right, to delete the user, simple. See here, sudo user del and username. Which user you want to delete? That username you need to provide. Just have a look into this. If you want to switch to super user, sudo su. Every account, every Linux machine will have the root account, that is super user account. To switch that root account, we need to use sudo su. If you want to create any user, you need to use user add command. If you want to see the details of the user, then you need to use id command. If you want to see all the list of users in the Linux machine, you need to go to this location. We have the password file. Here all the users information is available. If you want to delete any user, you need to use user del command. By using user del command, we can delete the users information. Okay, is it clear? Right. So now I want to create the group. To create the group, what we need to do? To create the group, what we need to do? Let me go to here. What I want to do? I want to create a group. If you want to create a group, right, for creating the user, how we have user add command. For creating the group also, we have group add command. By using group add command, sudo group add, right, group name I am going to take DevOps. Group name I am going to take as DevOps. See, group name I am taking as a DevOps, guys. Group add DevOps is the group name at here. And here what I have done, I have created the group. Here I have created one group. So now if you want to see all the group informations, guys, list of groups. If you want to see all the list of groups, where we need to go? If you want to see all the users in Linux, right, we have etc folder. In that etc folder we have, right, password file is there. There you can see all the users information. Now here I have created a group, guys. I want to see all the groups information. For that, where we need to go? Right, cat. Here we have same etc folder you need to go. In that etc folder, we have group file, guys. Group is available. And if you go to here you can see all the groups information. Just now I have created a group, DevOps group I have created. And for EC2-user, we have one group, that is EC2-user. Whenever you have created the user, by default one group will be created, right? And in the Linux machine, Amazon Linux machine, the default user is EC2-user. So for that EC2-user also, by default one group is available, that is EC2-user, guys. Okay, just now here we have created our own group, that is DevOps group, guys. Okay, so now I want to add any user to this group, guys. I want to add the user to this particular group. How you can add the user to group? How you can add the user to group, guys? I have created user and I have displayed all the users, guys. Now I want to add user to group. Before going to add the user to group, let me create one user. Right, sudo user add. Sudo user add. Here I am going to give the username Rani. Rani I am giving as username. So now here you can see that Rani is available or not in the list. How you can see? Cat /etc /password /password. See here, Rani is available. Now I want to add. See, already I told, right, whenever you have created the user by default, right, one default group also will be created with same name. Now let me show that. Now let me show that with the same Rani name group is available or not. How you can check? Cat /etc right /group. See here, Rani group also created. Rani group also available. We have created a user Rani, right, with the same name. One default group also will be created. So we have created DevOps group. Now here Rani group also created, guys. Now let me check Rani details, guys. Rani belongs to which group and all those details. What is the ID, user ID, what is the group ID, and Rani belongs to which group. Let me check that information. Let me check that. How you can check? By using ID. By using ID command you can check. ID Rani. ID Rani. See here, Rani belongs to Rani group only. Rani belongs to Rani group only, guys. Okay. Now I want to add Rani to DevOps group. I want to add Rani to DevOps group, guys. How you will add? Sudo, and here we have one command which is called user mod command. User mod command is available. -ag. -ag stands for add group. Right? Add group. Which group I want to add? I want to add to DevOps group. DevOps group. To whom I want to add this DevOps group? Rani. See, guys. Sudo user mod -ag. Here group name and here username you need to provide. To which group you want to add? DevOps group. Right? To whom you want to add? Rani. Then you need to use user mod command. -ag stands for add group. I want to add to DevOps group. To whom? Rani, guys. See, like this we can add any user to particular group. Enter. Right. Now let me check. Rani is added to right DevOps group or not. How you can check? By using ID only you can check. By using ID only you can check it here. See, guys, here Rani is belongs to right two groups. Now Rani is belongs to two groups. Earlier Rani belongs to only Rani group. Now Rani added to DevOps group also. Now Rani belongs to two groups. One is the Rani group and another one is the DevOps group. Just now we have added Rani to DevOps group, guys. So like this you can add the users to particular group also. You can add the users to particular group also like this, guys. Okay. Now if you want to delete any user from the group, if you want to delete the user from the group, then what we need to do, guys? To delete user from the group, see, I want to delete Rani from the DevOps group. I want to delete Rani from the DevOps group. Then what I need to do? See, guys, here, right, sudo, and here we have gpassword. Gpassword command is available. Gpassword, right, -d stands for delete. Right, to whom you want to delete? Rani. I want to delete Rani. From which group you want to delete? DevOps. From DevOps group I want to delete. See, guys, -d stands for delete. Rani I want to delete from DevOps group. Enter. See, guys, removing user Rani from the group DevOps. Removing user Rani from group DevOps, guys. Now you can check again. ID Rani. ID Rani. So now Rani belongs to only Rani group. We have removed her from DevOps group, guys. We have removed from DevOps group. Now she belongs to only Rani group. Okay. Next, guys. Again I'm adding Rani to DevOps group, guys. Again I'm adding Rani to DevOps group. How you will add? Right, by using -ag. Okay. Let me check. ID Rani. And here Rani belongs to DevOps group. Okay. So now my requirement is I want to list out all the users of particular group, guys. Now in the DevOps group, right, which users are available, I want to list out those users only. The particular group, in the DevOps group, which users are available, I want to list out those users only. Now let me create one more user, guys. Sudo user add, right, Ravi I am creating. Now I want to add Ravi also to this DevOps group. How we will add? Sudo user mod command -ag I'm going to add to DevOps group, DevOps Ravi. Okay, so now what I want to do, under DevOps group, which users are available, I want to list out all those information, guys. Right, under DevOps group, which users are available, I want to list out all those users. How you will list out, guys? How you will list out? I want to list out all the users which are belongs to DevOps group, guys. For that, see, guys, we need to use this command, guys. We need to use get ent, right, group, guys. Get ent group group name is DevOps. Group name is DevOps. Under this DevOps group, users are available, it will list out all that information. Enter. See, guys, see here, if you observe this, under DevOps group we have Rani and Ravi. Under DevOps group we have Rani and Ravi users. Guys, observe carefully. Now let me add one more user to this DevOps group. Then first create the user, guys. Create the user, guys. Here sudo, right, user add, right, here I am using Pavan I am adding. So now I am going to add this Pavan to DevOps group. How we will add, guys? How we will add Pavan to DevOps group? Like this, guys. Here I am adding Pavan to DevOps group. Pavan. So now I want to display, right, which users are available under the Pavan, right, DevOps group, guys. For that, see, guys, get ent group name we need to provide. Enter. See, guys, Rani, Ravi, Pavan. These three users are belongs to this DevOps group, guys. Like this, you can list out the users information which are belongs to particular group also, guys. Clear, guys? Up to here, clear? So now we are using EC2-user, right? Same. How we are using EC2-user? How we are using EC2-user? Then what we can do, guys? Right. So say how we are using EC2-user? Same way we can use these users also, guys. Whatever the user accounts we are creating, we can use those users also. But you need to, what you need to do, you need to add that user information in the sudoverse file, guys. We have a file, sudoverse file. In that sudoverse file, you need to add that user, guys, to get the temporary permissions. Right? Then we can use that user. How we can use that user, guys? How we are using EC2-user? Same, we can use this user also. Right. Here we have Rani, Ravi, Pavan, guys. I want to switch to Rani user, guys. I want to switch to Rani user. How you will switch to Rani user, guys? How you will switch to Rani user? See, guys, first sudo su super user. First I am switching to super user. From here su, right, from here su, right, hyphen Rani. See, guys, now you are in Rani account. Now you are in Rani account. Okay, so now let me come out from Rani, exit. Again, root account, guys. su hyphen Raju. What it is telling, user Raju does not exist. We have deleted, right? User Raju does not exist, right? So that's why it is not connecting, guys. Now let me switch to su Pavan. See, guys, now you are in the Pavan account. So like this, how we are using EC2 hyphen user, same way we can use our accounts also, Pawan account, Rani account, Ravi account, Raju account, those accounts also we can use like this. Is it clear? By default, you will get only one user, that is EC2 hyphen user. And if you want, you can create other users also, other user accounts also you can create, and you can use those users like this. Is that clear, guys? Can you able to create any file here? Touch right here, sample.txt I have created. Touch sample.txt, ls-l. See guys, sample.txt, who is the owner of this file? Pawan is the owner. Pawan is the owner, guys. Earlier what we got? EC2 hyphen user. Right now, Pawan is the owner for this file, and Pawan is belongs to which group? Pawan group only. Pawan belongs to Pawan group only. Pawan is the user. We can modify, guys. Now, if you want, you can modify the user of the sample.txt file, and you can modify the group also, guys. You can modify the group also. That we will discuss, guys. That we will discuss now. Up to here, clear? You can create the new user accounts, and you can create the files. You can execute the files, everything with that account, guys. With that user also. Is it clear? Right. So now let me add these things in our notes. Delete the user we have added, right? Now how to create the group, how to add the user to particular group. Let me write all these steps also. Delete user. Okay. Next, I want to create the group, guys. To create the group. To create the group. Right here, what we need to use? Sudo group add, and the group name we need to give. Group name we need to give it here. Right, to display all the groups information, guys. To display all the groups. To display all the groups. $sudo /etc/group. In this location, you can see all the groups information. Right, add the user to group, guys. I want to add the user to particular group. Add the user to group. Add the user to group. How you will add? See guys, sudo user mod hyphen ag, and here we need to give the group name first. Group name first you need to give. Next you need to give the username. Next you need to give the username like this. Right, if I want to add the user to particular group, then you need to give like this, guys. Hyphen ag stands for add group. Hyphen ag stands for add group, guys. And first you need to provide the group name, then you can give the username like this. Okay, next, to delete the user from the group. To delete the user from the group. To delete the user from the group, what we need to do here? Sudo g password -d, and here username you need to give which user you want to delete, that username you need to give, and from which group you want to delete, that group name you need to give. Username and group name you need to give. Next, to list out all the users, right, who are belongs to particular group. To list out all the users of a particular group. What command we need to use here? See guys, get ent, group and group name we need to provide. It will list out all the users belongs to particular group, guys. And if you want to delete the group, guys, if you want to delete the group, to delete the group, guys, to delete the group, right? So sudo group del and group name you need to give, guys. Okay, with this we can delete the group. Is that clear, guys? How to create the users, how to create the groups, how to add the users to particular group, how to delete the right user from the group, how to delete the groups, how to see all the list of users in line exhibition, how to see all the list of groups in line exhibition. Is everything clear? Right. Now observe carefully, guys. Right. Now observe carefully, guys. Now what we are going to do, let me go to here, exit, okay, we came to root account. Now we are in the ec2-user. Okay, now here ls-l. See here we have f1.txt, f2.txt, DevOps, right? These files are available. Now I want to change the ownership of the file, guys. I want to change the ownership of the file. And now here we can see the owner of the file by using ls-l command. See, if you run this ls-l command, here you can see who is the owner of the file. ec2-user is the owner of the file. Now I want to change the ownership of this file, guys. I want to change ownership of this file. How you can change, guys? To change the ownership of the file, we need to use chown command. Chown command is there. By using that, we can change the ownership of the file. Chown means change owner, guys. See like this. See, guys. And for f1.txt file, who is the user? ec2-user. Now I want to change this one to Pawan, guys. How you will change? Sudo. See, guys. Sudo chown command. chown change owner. Chown command, guys. Right. So username I want to give Pawan. I want to give the username, and the file name f1.txt. Right. As of now, currently, right, who is the owner of this f1.txt file? The owner of this f1.txt file, and ec2-user is the owner of this f1.txt file. Now I want to change it to Pawan, guys. Enter. Now you can check ls-l. See, guys, here who is the owner of this f1.txt file? Pawan, guys. Guys, before changing this, first you should have the user account with the Pawan name. Then only you can change. First you should have the user account with Pawan name, guys. Then only you can change it here. Here what we have done guys, we have changed the owner of the file. And earlier owner of this f1.txt file is ec2-user. Now we have changed it to Pavan guys. We have changed it to Pavan. By using which command? By using chown command we can change. Right, yes. So like this, we can change the ownership of the file, guys. One more thing, guys. Here we are giving Pavan name, guys. Instead of Pavan name, if you know the user ID of the Pavan, you can use that ID also, guys. You can use that ID. How you can know the ID of the user, guys? By using ID command. ID. What other users are there? Rani is there. Ravi is there, right? What is the ID of Ravi? Ravi ID is 102 1002 1002. By using that ID also you can change the ownership. See guys, sudo chown command for f2.txt I am going to change, guys. For f2.txt file, who is the owner? ec2-user. Now I am going to change it to Ravi. Right, instead of using name, I will use the ID like this. I will use the ID f2.txt. You can use user ID also. User ID or username, anything you can use it here. Now you can check ls-l. See guys, is it changed or not? For f2.txt, owner is Ravi now. For f1.txt, Pavan is the owner. For f2.txt, Ravi is the owner now. So like this, we can change the ownership of the file by using chown command. By using chown command, we can change, guys. And one more thing, guys. Is it possible to change the group name also? Yes, we can change, guys. We can change the group name also. We can change the group name also. How you will change the group name? Right here, right, Pavan belongs to ec2-user group. Here, what it is telling, see this file, owner of this file is Pavan and it is belongs to ec2-user. Now I want to change this group name also. I want to change this group name also, guys. File group name. This is file group name. How you can change, guys? For that, same chown command we will use. Sudo chown command. See guys, observe carefully what you need to do. Earlier, here we are giving username and file name we are giving. Right here, how you can differentiate? See guys, I am giving group name, right, and here file name, guys. File name I am giving like this. Okay, how you can differentiate whether this group name or username, guys? Right here we have the Pavan. Right, with the Pavan name we have group also, right? Right, we have Pavan, with the Pavan name we have group and user both. See how you will give here. Here I will give, observe carefully, guys. Here I will give Pavan I am giving, and here f1.txt file. Guys, now tell me, is there any difference between this command and earlier we used the same command to change the ownership of the file, guys? So guys, this command, is there any difference? Guys, observe carefully. This command. Here I am using this command to change the owner files. Here I am going to use this command to change the group, guys. Is there any difference between these two commands? Guys, please respond. Is there any difference? Is there any difference between this command and this command? No, right? Then how you can able to differentiate whether you are changing group name or username, owner name or group name? How you can differentiate, guys? Just right, just right. If you want to change the group name, then before group name, you need to use this symbol. You need to use this colon before the group name, or else it will consider as username only, owner name only. By using this colon only, you can differentiate. Alright, you are going to change the group name, not username. If you are not giving this colon, then it will consider as the owner name only. If you want to change group name, then compulsory you need to give this colon at before group name. Enter. Invalid group. Okay, spelling mistake I have given. See guys, now you can check ls-l. See guys, here group also changed. Earlier here ec2-user, now that group also changed to Pawan. So like this, you can change the ownership of the file and group of the file by using chown command. By using chown command, we can change it, guys. Okay, so now let me add this also. Chown command is used to change the file ownership. Change the file ownership. Right. We can see the owner of the file using ls-l command. Using ls-l command. Right, changing owner of the file. Changing owner of the file. How you will change, guys? See, like this, guys. Here, sudo chown command we need to use. Chown command, and here first you need to give the username. Right, next here you need to give the file name. File name you need to give like this. Username and file name you need to give. Right, next we can change the owner of the file by using user ID also. We can change the owner of the file by using user ID also. By using user ID also. Right, how you can get user ID, guys? Right, we can get UID of username using ID command. You can get, guys. How you will get, guys? See, guys, $ID of username, you can give it here. ID of username. With this you can get the user ID of the user, guys. Right, so next I want to change the group of a file also. Change the group of a file. How we will change the group of a file, guys? See here, sudo chown command, group name, here file name, file name, like this we need to give, guys. This colon is mandatory, and this colon only represents we are changing the group name, guys. If you not give that colon, right, so it will consider as the username only, it won't consider as the group name, guys. Yeah, guys, just have a look into this chown command. Just have a look into this chown command. Okay, fine. Guys, next I need to talk about the locate command and find command in the Linux. After that, I need to discuss package managers, guys. What package managers are available? What is M package manager? What is APT package manager in Linux? What are the different package managers are available for which Linux machine? Right? Which package manager we need to use, that we need to discuss, and how to deploy the static website, right, in the Linux virtual machine. And we need to discuss these things, guys. I need one more session to complete these things, guys. Right, in the next session we will finish all these things, guys. Locate command, file command, and package managers, and how to deploy the static website, guys. Today I have extra session, right? We have other session, guys, right? So at 9 o'clock I have another session, so I'm stopping for today, right? In next session, guys, I will close this Linux, guys. I will finish this Linux in next session, right? After that, maybe Monday I will close this Linux. From Tuesday onwards I will start the shell scripting. Right, shell scripting I will start from Tuesday. Monday I will complete this Linux, guys. Okay, and what things are left here? Locate command we need to discuss, find command we need to discuss, and package managers. Right, we are using Amazon Linux. For Amazon Linux we need to use the M package manager. Right, what is package manager? What is the purpose of that package manager? For which flavor, which distribution, which package manager we need to use? Suppose if you are using Ubuntu, for Ubuntu we need to use different package manager. For Amazon Linux we need to use different package manager. For Red Hat we need to use different package manager. For which distribution, which package managers we need to use? Right, and then I will show how to deploy the static website in the Linux machine also, guys. Right, in next session I will finish remaining all Linux things. From Tuesday onwards I am going to start the shell scripting. Okay, guys, and what we discussed in today's session we discussed the chown command, and we discussed, right, user accounts, guys. How to create the users, how to create the groups, how to add the users to particular group, right, how to delete the user from the group, right, and this chown command, guys, how to change the ownership of the file, how to change the group of the file. All these things we discussed in today's session, guys. What is this, man? Mandatory to set the password to user at the time of user creation. Is it mandatory in the sense, now here, to avoid that password and all, we need to add that user in the sudover file, guys. If you add that sudover file in that, then we can get, guys, we can get the temporary permissions, guys. We can set, guys, we can set password. We can set the password, guys. And if you add that user in the sudover file, you can get the temporary permissions. Okay, fine, guys, I will share these notes. Please practice all these commands. Right, in the next session I will finish this Linux, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you.